Oh, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Excited to have you. Hi, this is Helen. And today we are going to look at the 5 health benefits of why you should be reading. Yes, but before I continue, please like, comment, subscribe. Just speak to me in the comments below so that I get to know that you are actually watching me now. Others, I'm super excited. Now we're going to get straight into the 5 health benefits of why you should read. Why must you read? Must you read? Will you read? Must you read? All those must. Today I'll be using these 5 health benefits so that by the end of this video, you just love to read. You just love to read and you find it simple to read because that's why I'm here to make reading simple and exciting and fun for you. So the very first one is that reading will help you. It will surprise you actually. Reading will help you live longer. Yes, it will help you live longer. You may say, Helen, how will it help me live longer? Well, a research was done several years back. It was done several years back on over 3,000. Was it? It must have been 3,600 men. These men were aged over 50 years and above, and the research was done over a period of 12 years. Okay, and it was seen that after the 12 years, after the period of the 12 years, the men that were reading, the people that were reading for at least 3 hours a week had lived longer. Okay. Now, when we talk about reading, I'm not talking about you going out and reading all the gossip magazines in the world. You're feeding on all the newspapers. No. I'm talking about whereby you engrossed yourself in life building materials, in materials that help you change your thinking, give you the right mindset. Make you have the right affirmations. That's the kind of material I'm talking about. If you read such materials, you'll definitely live longer. Yes, and at the end of this video, I'll be recommending some of those materials. I have some with me on my table. There's one here. It's called The Power of Your Mind. Can you see such a material? It will definitely work on your mind and your life will be different. Okay. Then the other benefit of reading is that it will encourage you to focus and to concentrate. Very many times during the day we are so distracted. You have social media on one side, you have the emails on the other side, everyone is calling you, everyone wants something from left, right, center, everywhere. So your mind, by the time you go through the day, your mind is everywhere. But every time you sit down and you read, all of a sudden your brain, you're able to focus, you're able to concentrate on something. So that is something that the reading can help you do. Like, it just helps you bring back your mind together. It brings back your mind together. It can actually be for just 5 minutes. For just 5 minutes, you just concentrate on reading a particular something just small. You don't have to read an entire book. Something small. You just focus on it and you read it, and it edifies you for the day so that your mind is not everywhere. And still, at the end of the day, at the end of this particular video, I'll be recommending a material that will help you at least concentrate for, at least be able to do a reading for at least 5 minutes a day, daily, 5 minutes a day. Easy to read kind of articles that will keep you edified, inspired, motivated. Then the third one is that it can help you improve your memory. We've all been in school, haven't we? Yes, we've all been in school. We've all read one or two books. And you've noticed that every time you read something, you are learning something new. Either you've learned a new culture. If you're reading a book if you're reading a book on cooking recipes, all of a sudden the recipes are ingrained in your mind, like you can remember them. Why? As you're reading, you're helping you are memorizing, you're picking up new information, you're learning new stuff. And as you do this, you're helping your brain you are sharpening your brain. Basically, you're making it keep alert, keep learning new stuff. The brain is working. Your brain is actually, it's not dormant. It's not dormant. So that is one of the reasons why you should love to read. Why? Because as you're reading, you're learning new stuff. Your brain is being stretched. you know, they say that when you stretch a rubber band, I don't know if that's how it's called all over the world, but when you stretch a rubber band, it can never go back. So even you, every time you stretch your brain, you're learning new stuff. That means you're increasing in knowledge, you're increasing in wisdom, and you're increasing, I mean, you know so much. Either you know different cultures, you know about, I mean, you know about different areas of life, basically, as you continue to read. So that is the third one. Then you move on to the fourth one. I don't know if this fourth one will actually, the first one must have surprised you. This one will surprise you. So the fourth one is that it will help you reduce your stress levels. Okay. Now, research has shown that actually reading it works faster than actually listening to music. You know, some of us will want to listen to music and you think, no, why? Why does it work faster than music? Why? Every time, let me say, you're worried about different things and then you get a material, the right material. I'm not talking about gossip magazines. I'm not talking about newspapers. Yes, I'm talking about when you have the right materials with you, you get it and you engross yourself in the material, you're reading it. Why? Because every time you're reading it, you're picking up the author's imagination. You're thinking about everything that the author wanted to. I mean, you are picturing, your mind is going through different phases. And as you do that, all of a sudden, you are no longer focusing on what you are worried about. You're no longer focusing on what you are stressed about. So this is how reading can help you. It can help you reduce your stress levels. And still, like I've told you, you still have to read the right materials. You still have to read the right materials. Why? As you read, all of a sudden, your mind has gone somewhere. You are trying to think, like I've told you, imagining what the author was writing. I mean, you are picturing pictures. I mean, everything, you are in a different world. You're in a different world. You see why reading is why it's good for you to read? Yes. And still, I am recommending a material after this particular video. I'm recommending a material. Then the very last one is the very, very, very last one is that it can help you sleep better. Okay. You know, I happen to have someone with me who is actually inactive, who is actively in school, like they're doing papers, actively in school. And the other day they were telling me that, you know what, it seems, they were telling me the analysis that it seems reading and dozing were cousins, were brothers or something. Why? Because every time you pick a book to read, there you doze. I don't know how true that is, but anyway, reading will help you sleep better. How does it help you sleep better? You know, very many times before some of us sleep, you want to have your phone and then you first scroll through. Remember that still research has shown us that light that comes off our phones is not good for you before you sleep. So rather than just scroll through your phone, how about you get a book and you read yourself to bed? Like before you know it, you've slept off. I mean, you actually don't need sleeping pills. Can you imagine? Yes, you don't need sleeping pills. You can just actually have a book with you and read. And before long, you have slept off. Okay. So those are the 5 reasons as to why you should actually love to read. If you have found this beneficial, if you have found them, I mean, just share with me in the comments which of these 5 benefits are you already enjoying. I mean, okay, and if you'd love to share more benefits, you can just leave them for me in the comment section. And like I promised you, I said that I would recommend a material, okay? Now, there's one material I am recommending. It is called The Rhapsody of Realities. I don't know if you can see this, yeah? It's called The Rhapsody of Realities. I happen to have so many copies with me here. Now, The Rhapsody it's a daily devotion. It has short articles, it has short daily articles. So if you're a person who it is very hard for you to read an entire book and all that, no need to worry. I got you sorted. It will give you just a little bit. So every day you'll actually be learning something new and something exciting and something edifying. And it will also teach you how to speak, how to talk, how to communicate, it will just help you with your thinking. It will give you all these benefits that I've just shared with you and much more. Yes, and much more. And actually, to my I mean to add up on this, I mean, to make it more exciting, I mean, there's a reading challenge that is currently running. It's called the Reading Challenge. So I would highly recommend that you join the reading challenge. Now, it is a 5 minutes reading challenge every day. So can you read for 5 minutes? Will you read for 5 minutes? I mean, if you want to challenge yourself on reading, because like I've told you, you will live longer. Trust me, you'll live longer. You'll be less stressful, you'll be more vibrant. So I'd recommend that you join the challenge. I'll leave the link below on how you can join the challenge. It's a simple, just register, subscribe, and get started with the challenge. It's as simple as I've just said it. So go to the description, click the link, and subscribe to the 5 minutes reading challenge. Okay, with that, I sign out here, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Yes, but please make sure you like and you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, because we are growing super fast. No need to delay. We are growing super fast. Why? We need to get everyone to read. Yeah, we need to get them to read. We need to get the whole world to read. We need to get them excited about reading. Why? There's so many benefits that come with reading, and I'll be sharing them with you one by one. Others, thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. We'll see about that. Others, thank you. Bye-bye. Enjoy yourself.